Hey guys, it's Mondo coming at you from the Gardendale garage. Anyway, I had a little bit of spare time, so I decided to redo my Xbox 360 as I do everybody else's Xbox 360s. Mine has been neglected. So what did I do was I went ahead and I decided to go on Amazon, and I decided to buy this GhostCase. Well, they said easy to install. That was a lie, okay? It was not easy to install. Said it included everything. No, it did not. Said it had the tools to replace the case. That was a lie too, alright? It only came with a Torx T10. And what about the ring of light module and all that? That's a totally different size. Also, there's also some more tools to it that you need, like a Dremel and some other implements of persuasion like knives and some files and whatnot and some glue. They don't tell you about that. But anyway, needless to say, I went ahead and I decided to get this thing, and well, after I was done, it came out okay. I want to say it came out okay. There was some tedious moments to it, but it was all right. This is a Trinity model. It's a 2010. It's got a cool runner in it, so we can run our homebrew software on it, and it's decent board. The case itself, it's a pretty decent case. I'm going to tell you right now, please forgive me for moving the camera around and everything, but I don't do videos for a living, so if you don't like it, oh well, deal with it. Anyway, the case come out pretty cool. You know, it's a good quality case. It's thick, it's real nice, okay? And it does clip together pretty good. But like I said, there was a lot of things that you've got to do to this thing. Take, for instance, you see this cable right here? Well, this cable is actually glued to the original faceplate. And you have got to remove this cable very carefully with an awl. And what I mean by that is you have to slip the awl underneath it, and then you have to pull on it without tearing it. And it's glued down pretty good, so you have to be real careful with that. And also, you have to open up the holes on the ring of light there in order to fit the button in there correctly. Once that was done, that was one of the hardest things I had to do. That was about 20 minutes of my life, okay? Anyway, went ahead, and then, you know, I went and decided, well, if I'm going to go clear, I'm going to do it right. So I even ordered a clear top disk drive case. Now, of course, they said easy to install. That was a lie also. I had to go ahead and I had to cut into the sides of the disk drive itself, remove the metal shell, remove the center magnet here, and then I had to fit the shell on it. I had a Dremel along the sides of the drive, so then that way the thing clipped around it, so then that way it locked in place. And then what I had to do was I had to get small Phillips screws and pin it, because if you don't do that, this thing can come loose, and if it does, this is like a shall I say, the spinning wheel of death, okay? Because as you can see, it spins up pretty darn quick, which, if it's not pinned down properly, it can come out of the drive and cut your freaking head off. So, you got to be careful with that, okay? But other than that, it looks pretty cool, you know? I mean, it's a decent case. Like I said, there was just a lot of little things that they didn't tell you about. So, you know, as for doing one of these on a scale from 1 to 10, 1 being the easiest, 10 being the hardest, I would give this a 12. Okay, because it was as much fun as getting your nuts caught in a car door. Alright, not cool. But anyway, it works pretty good. And it's decent, like I said. I do a lot of mods for people. And this is one that I would not recommend and that I would never do again. This is just a showpiece for myself more than anything. And it come out pretty good, like I said. But other than that, though, if you're going to get this case, it's available on Amazon. It's called a GhostCase. But make sure you know what the hell you're getting into before you do it, because otherwise it will drive you crazy. Anyway, guys, look, have fun, be safe, be careful, and if not, name it after me, okay? Y'all take care of yourselves now. Have a good one.